As we get older, it's common to feel a little slower or weaker. You might notice that your muscles don't feel as strong as they used to, or that it's harder to move around without feeling stiff. You're not alone in this. Many people experience this as they reach their 60s, 70s, and beyond. But here's the good news. It doesn't have to stay that way. Picture this. Imagine waking up every day feeling full of energy, just like you did when you were 40. You feel strong, your joints aren't hurting, and you can move around easily without discomfort. Sounds like a dream, right? But the truth is, it's possible to feel that way again. And the best part is, it doesn't require any crazy diets or expensive treatments. There's a simple habit you can do every day that will help restore your strength, make you feel more youthful, and improve your health overall. So what's this secret habit? It's resistance training. You might be thinking, isn't that something for younger people or bodybuilders? But here's the thing, resistance training doesn't have to mean heavy weights or hours at the gym. It's really about using light weights, resistance bands, or even your own body weight to make your muscles work harder. And the best part, it only takes a few minutes a day. Now I know what you might be thinking. I'm too old for that, or I've never been into exercise. But trust me, you don't need to be a professional athlete or spend hours on complicated routines. You can start slow and easy, and over time you'll see amazing changes in how your body feels. Your muscles will get stronger, you'll feel more energetic, and you'll find that everyday tasks become easier. If you're skeptical, that's okay. I understand, but I promise this simple habit works. Stick with me through this video, and I'll show you just how easy it can be to start adding this into your daily routine, no matter your age or fitness level. Let's dive in and get started. What is resistance training? Let's take a moment to explain something important. What exactly is resistance training? It might sound complicated, but it's really not. Resistance training, also known as strength training, is any type of exercise where you work against a force to help build muscle strength. This force can come from different things like weights, resistance bands, or even your own body weight. Now you might be wondering, why is this so important? Well, when you do resistance training, you're asking your muscles to work a little harder than usual. It's like challenging them to grow and become stronger. As we get older, our muscles naturally start to weaken and lose some of their size, a process known as sarcopenia. It's something that usually begins around the age of 30, and by the time we're in our 60s, 70s, and beyond, we might notice a real difference. Things like feeling weaker, getting tired more easily, or even the risk of falling and injuring ourselves become more common. But here's the good news. You can reverse this process with just a few minutes of resistance training each day. When you do resistance exercises, like lifting weights or using resistance bands, you're creating small, tiny tears in your muscle fibers. Don't worry, this isn't a bad thing. In fact, it's actually what helps you build muscle. Your body works to repair these muscle fibers, and in the process makes them stronger. Over time, you'll notice that your muscles become bigger and stronger, giving you more strength and energy. And the best part, you don't need to lift heavy weights or spend hours in a gym to see these results. Using light resistance with higher repetitions, just doing more reps with lighter weights, can give you the same benefits. Plus, this approach is much easier on your joints and much less likely to cause injury. So why is resistance training so beneficial for seniors? Let's take a look at some of the major advantages that can improve your life. 1. Increased muscle strength and mass. Let's talk about something many of us experience as we get older, feeling weaker, getting tired more easily, and struggling with things that once felt simple. Whether it's carrying a basket of laundry, climbing a few stairs, or even getting up from a low chair, it's frustrating when your body doesn't quite keep up with what your mind wants to do. This happens to almost everyone. As we age, we naturally start to lose muscle mass, a condition known as sarcopenia. That's a fancy word, but all it really means is that our muscles shrink and lose strength over time. And this loss of strength can lead to things like slower movement, more fatigue, trouble doing everyday tasks, and even an increased risk of falling. But here's the hopeful truth. You can change that. You don't have to accept muscle loss as a part of aging. There's something powerful you can do, and it only takes about 15 to 20 minutes a day. It's called resistance training. And no, this doesn't mean you have to join a gym or lift heavy weights. You can start right at home with light dumbbells, resistance bands, or even just your body weight. It's gentle, safe, and incredibly effective. When you do resistance exercises, you're telling your muscles, hey, I still need you, and your body listens. It starts to rebuild lost muscle and even adds more strength over time. Studies have shown that seniors can not only stop muscle loss but actually gain muscle again with just a little effort each day. Imagine this right now. You might struggle to lift a full grocery bag or feel winded walking across the parking lot. But after just a few weeks of consistent training, you may find yourself doing those things with ease again. Standing up without support, lifting your grandchild, taking a longer walk without needing to sit down, and the benefits go even further. As you build muscle, your metabolism improves. That means your body burns more calories. Even when you're resting, it helps manage your weight, supports heart health, and gives you more energy throughout the day. Now, if you're watching this and thinking, maybe it's too late for me, I want you to stop right there. It's never too late to begin. Whether you're 60, 70, 80, or even older, your body is ready to respond. All it needs is a little nudge. So here's what I'd love for you to do. If you found this information helpful, click that like button. Just one simple click helps this message reach more people like you. If you believe it's not too late to feel strong again, comment 1 below so I know you're with me. And if you want to keep learning simple, powerful ways to stay healthy, mobile, and independent as you age, hit that subscribe button. You'll get easy to follow videos just like this, made with you in mind. You've made it this far in the video, and that means you care about your health. I'm proud of you. Let's keep getting stronger together. 2. Improved balance and flexibility. As we get older, one of the biggest concerns is often balance. Many of us start to feel more unsteady, and the risk of falling becomes more worrying. This can lead to us becoming more cautious, and sometimes we limit our movements because we're afraid of falling. But here's something important to know. Resistance training can make a big difference when it comes to improving your balance and flexibility. When you do resistance exercises, you're working to strengthen the muscles in your legs, core, and upper body. These areas are key for helping you maintain good balance and stability. Strong muscles in these areas are what keep you steady on your feet, and they can make everyday movements easier and safer. Exercises like squats, lunges, and using resistance bands specifically target the muscles in your legs, core, and even your arms. By doing these types of exercises regularly, you help improve your posture and stability, which means you're less likely to fall or get hurt from sudden movements. Let's think about this for a moment. Imagine being able to walk on uneven surfaces, like a gravel path or a sidewalk with cracks, and feel confident in your steps. Or imagine reaching up to grab something from a high shelf without worrying about losing your balance. With stronger muscles and better balance, you'll feel much safer and more comfortable doing these things. But balance isn't just about strength, it's also about flexibility. As we age, our muscles can become stiff, making it harder to move freely. When you do resistance training, it not only helps strengthen your muscles but also increases your flexibility. Stronger muscles can stretch and move more easily, which means you'll have a greater range of motion. This makes it easier to do daily activities, like bending down to pick something up, reaching for something high, or even just getting in and out of a chair without discomfort. So by incorporating a simple daily habit of resistance training, you can not only improve your strength, but also make it easier to move around freely and safely, all while reducing the risk of falls and injuries. 3. Increased bone density and joint health. As we age, our bones naturally start to lose some of their strength and density. This process can lead to conditions like osteoporosis, where the bones become more fragile and easily broken. It's a common issue for many older adults, and it can make us more susceptible to fractures, even from minor falls or bumps. But here's the good news. Resistance training can help keep your bones strong and healthy. When you do weight-bearing exercises, like those in resistance training, you're actually putting healthy stress on your bones. This may sound surprising, but it's true. This kind of stress actually encourages your bones to grow stronger. By regularly doing resistance exercises, you can help maintain or even increase bone density, which is crucial for preventing osteoporosis and protecting your bones from fractures. In fact, studies have shown that weight-bearing exercises are one of the best ways to keep bones strong as we age. But resistance training isn't just good for your bones, it's also great for your joints. As we get older, many of us experience joint pain, whether it's from arthritis or just the wear and tear of years of movement. This pain can make everyday tasks harder. Things like walking, bending, or even getting up from a chair can become uncomfortable. The good news is that strength training can actually help reduce joint pain and improve your joint health. Here's how it works. When you strengthen the muscles around your joints, you give them better support. Strong muscles take some of the pressure off your joints, which helps reduce the strain and can even relieve pain. For example, strengthening the muscles in your legs can take some of the load off your knees and hips, which might ease discomfort if you have arthritis in those areas. So, by adding just a few minutes of resistance training into your daily routine, you can boost your bone health and make your joints feel more comfortable. Over time, this can help prevent fractures, reduce pain, and keep you moving with more ease. 4. Boosted energy and mental health. As we get older, it's common to feel more tired than we did when we were younger. Many seniors find that they have less energy and feel more fatigued, even after what seems like a good night's rest. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. But here's some exciting news. Regular resistance training can help give you a natural energy boost, and it's not just about feeling physically stronger, it's also about feeling more alive mentally. Let's start with how resistance training can help increase your energy levels. When you do any kind of physical activity, including resistance exercises, your body releases endorphins. Those are the feel-good hormones that help boost your mood. Think of them as your body's natural energy boosters. Endorphins make you feel happier, more motivated, and more energized. So by including just a few minutes of resistance training in your daily routine, you could experience a noticeable increase in energy. You'll feel more alert, less sluggish, and ready to take on whatever the day has in store for you. Imagine waking up in the morning and actually feeling excited to get moving, instead of feeling tired and heavy. After just a short resistance workout, you may notice that you have more energy throughout the day to do the things you enjoy, whether it's going for a walk, spending time with family, or just tackling everyday tasks with ease. But energy isn't just about your physical body, it also plays a big part in your mental health. Many older adults struggle with depression, anxiety, and even feelings of loneliness. These mental health challenges can sometimes feel just as draining as physical tiredness, and they can make life feel overwhelming. The great news is that resistance training can have a positive impact on your mental health too. First off, physical activity in general has been shown to reduce stress. We all face stress, but exercise helps to lower the levels of stress hormones in your body, such as cortisol. When you do resistance training, you're not just strengthening your muscles, you're also helping to calm your mind. Less stress means you're likely to feel less anxious and more at peace with yourself and the world around you. Now, let's talk about cognitive function. That's your brain's ability to think, remember, and focus. As we age, it's natural for some cognitive functions to slow down. But here's the exciting part. Regular physical exercise has been proven to help keep your brain sharp and your memory strong. This includes resistance training. In fact, studies have shown that engaging in strength-building exercises can help improve memory, focus, and even learning ability. This means that with each session of resistance training, you're not only improving your muscles, but also keeping your mind in great shape. You'll find it easier to stay mentally clear, solve problems, and even remember important things like appointments or names. When you add resistance training into your daily routine, you may find that you experience fewer mood swings, less anxiety, and less of the emotional ups and downs that can come with aging. In turn, this can make it easier to enjoy life and feel more mentally and emotionally balanced. So, it's clear that resistance training isn't just about getting stronger physically, it's also a wonderful tool for improving your mental well-being. Whether it's lifting weights or using resistance bands, the physical effort helps to release endorphins, reduce stress, and keep your mind sharp. Over time, you'll likely notice that you feel more positive, more energetic, and more capable of handling the ups and downs of life, with a clear and focused mind. In summary, resistance training helps you feel better physically and mentally, whether you're looking for more energy, a better mood, or sharper mental clarity. Adding just a few minutes of resistance exercises into your daily routine can make a world of difference. It's one of the simplest, most effective ways to help boost both your energy and your mental health. 5. How to start resistance training safely. Now that you know how amazing resistance training can be for your health, you might be wondering, how do I get started? Don't worry. Starting resistance training is easier than you might think, and it doesn't have to be complicated. The most important thing is to take it slow and listen to your body. You don't have to be an expert to begin, and you don't need to go to a gym or buy expensive equipment. The key is to start with small, simple steps and gradually build up as your body gets stronger. Whether you're new to exercise or haven't worked out in years, you can absolutely start doing resistance training safely. Start with light weights or resistance bands. You don't need heavy weights to get started. In fact, light weights or resistance bands are perfect for beginners, especially for seniors. If you don't have any equipment at home, that's okay too. You can use your own body weight to get started. There are plenty of great exercises you can do using just your body, like squats, lunges, and even push-ups against the wall. If you're brand new to resistance training, it's important to start slow and take your time. You can gradually increase the weight or resistance as you start to feel stronger, but the key is to be consistent and avoid rushing into more difficult exercises too quickly. Here are some simple, safe tips to get started with resistance training. 1. Warm up first. Before you begin any exercise, it's important to warm up your muscles. Warming up helps prevent injury and prepares your body for exercise. A simple warm-up could be walking around the house or outside for a few minutes, or doing some gentle stretching. This increases blood flow to your muscles and gets your body ready to move. 2. Start with body weight exercises. If you're new to resistance training, it's best to begin with body weight exercises. These exercises don't require any equipment and are gentle on your joints while still being very effective. Some great body weight exercises for seniors include squats. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart and gently lower your body as if sitting down in a chair. Make sure your knees don't go past your toes. Squats help strengthen your legs and core. Lunges. Step 1 foot forward and bend both knees, lowering your body toward the ground. Make sure your front knee stays over your ankle. Lunges. Work your legs and balance. Wall push-ups. Stand facing a wall and place your hands on it at shoulder height. Slowly bend your elbows and bring your body closer to the wall, then push yourself back up. Wall push-ups are easier on your arms and shoulders than regular push-ups, but still help strengthen your upper body. These exercises are great for beginners because they don't put much strain on your joints, but still challenge your muscles. 3. Use light weights or resistance bands. Once you feel comfortable with body weight exercises, you can add some light weights or resistance bands to your routine. Start with the lightest weights you can find. This could be as simple as a couple of cans of soup or small dumbbells. Resistance bands are another excellent option because they're adjustable. You can make them tighter for more resistance or loosen them for less resistance. Remember, the goal at first is not to lift heavy weights. Focus on form and technique instead. Proper form will help prevent injury and give you the best results. 4. Don't rush. Take your time with each exercise. Don't rush through them. It's important to perform each move slowly and with control. This helps build muscle strength safely and ensures that you don't put unnecessary stress on your body. Focus on the correct technique rather than trying to do a lot of reps quickly. Slow, controlled movements will give you better results over time. 5. Rest between sets. After each set of exercises, take short breaks to let your muscles recover. For example, after doing 8 knees 10 squats, take a minute to rest before doing your next set. This recovery time is essential for your muscles to rebuild and become stronger. Resting between sets also reduces the risk of injury and ensures that you don't overexert yourself. Starting resistance training safely doesn't have to be overwhelming or difficult. By beginning with simple exercises, using light weights or resistance bands, and gradually building up as you feel more comfortable, you'll be on your way to improving your strength, balance, and overall health. And remember, the most important thing is to listen to your body. Don't push too hard, and always focus on how you feel. With just a few minutes of exercise each day, you can begin experiencing the many benefits of resistance training. There you have it. The secret to feeling like you're 40 again, resistance training. It's simple, effective, and can be done in just a few minutes every day. Whether you're aiming to regain muscle strength, improve balance, or boost your energy, adding a few minutes of resistance training to your daily routine can make a huge difference in how you feel, move, and live. The best part, you don't need to be a fitness expert, and you certainly don't need to spend hours at the gym. You can start with just a few minutes a day. As you continue, you'll start to notice your strength improving, your energy levels rising, and your balance getting better. Over time, these small efforts will add up to big changes, and you'll feel more capable and independent in your daily life. It's never too late to start building a stronger, healthier version of yourself. Whether you're just beginning or you've been thinking about starting for a while, the most important thing is to take that first step. Don't worry about being perfect. What matters is that you're taking action to improve your health and well-being. Now, I know it can feel like a challenge to make time for something new, but remember, just a few minutes a day is all it takes. You don't need to commit to hours of exercise. Small, consistent efforts are what really matter. And even if you start slow, you'll begin to see the benefits. So, what are you waiting for? Start today, whether it's just 5 minutes of squats or using a resistance band for a few gentle exercises. It's time to take charge of your health. If you've already been doing some resistance training, I'd love to hear from you. Share your progress in the comments below. What changes have you noticed? How has strength training helped you? Hearing about your experiences can inspire others to take that first step too. And if you're just getting started, let me know how you plan to incorporate this habit into your daily routine. Start small but be consistent. The more you practice, the stronger and more energized you'll feel. Whether you set aside time in the morning, during a break in the afternoon, or before bed, the important thing is to make it part of your day. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more tips on staying strong, healthy, and active as you age. This channel is here to support you as you work towards becoming the best, strongest version of yourself. Share this video with friends or family members who could benefit from a little extra strength and vitality. We all need a little encouragement to keep moving, and together we can age gracefully and stay strong. Remember, keep moving, keep strong, and I'll see you in the next video. Comment below with your favorite resistance exercise, and let me know how it's helping you. And of course, don't forget to subscribe for more helpful tips on staying strong, healthy, and full of life.